fish. You know I love fish anyway. Fried fish, eat fried fish and fucking white bread. And some, no, excuse me, some Hawaiian sweet rolls. We got them. Throw some grits on the side of that motherfucker, man.
On EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
They must be
Set
on
to
here
go
is
now
where
in
Hermes
week 6
Pod
of the
is something I'm
NFL
looking
season,
for,
and
man.
we are underway on EA Sports. Now White on the return.
Boop, 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 boop.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall selection back in 05 out of the University of Utah. It's Alex Smith.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a 2-yard
that's
loss
it right
on the
there.
play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
No.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses.
What you talking about, girl?
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action.
No, that's Hitler Roy Hermes. No, it wasn't. What? I can't hear it.
The drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, that was it.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced it, and now the ball's loose. Smith loses it, and the Eagles have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The numbers for Coleman last week: 17 carries, 73 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw to play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, Riley. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. On the return, here's White. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. Time to peek at the defensive starters. Here they are for Philadelphia. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Chandler. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Really?
And he's going to be
bullshit
at about the 37. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Smith on third down. And this is
Okay, that's fucking up my mood on this game.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got it.
Yeah, me and Barbie had some real good conversation this morning, man. It just,
Don't you? Yeah, in the first quarter,
I don't know.
set the tone. Can't connect there.
I think if all my shit was together, like you know, like I want it to be, fuck what anybody else wanted to be, it would be a piece of cake. They really just try a field goal fake?
It would have been a long field goal.
That was dumb as hell.
Doesn't work out. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position.
Shit, I can't tell. It's Mara, boy. That's that motherfucker.
Because it was a makeable kick, so they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
They'll wind up.
But the one time I did see her after not seeing her for a long ass time, she did compliment me. This was at Ebony's wedding. I was wearing a suit. This was not at the wedding, but the rehearsal. And so I was looking for William, really. But I saw her first. And I walked up to her. I had a suit on. She was like, "You look nice." I'm like, "That's the first thing you say? Like, we ain't seen each other in a long time." And that caught me off guard. I didn't expect that. I expected some bullshit, you know, not even that, just a little sarcasm or, you know, cynicism, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get none of that. No, she set the shit up. She did the wedding.
I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open. Probably because
I helped her. Matter of fact, after the wedding, when everybody was trying to leave, and you know, like after the reception, because she did that shit too. I helped her break some shit down and put it in the car. I felt bad because everybody else was leaving and rolling, and she was there working. I'm like, well, she's kind of like family, you know what I'm saying? Like, so she's not really here in a familial role, but I don't know. Anyway, I helped her break some shit down and take it to her truck.
The red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He takes it to the 15. A nice display.
People was on there that didn't know the situation. You know what I'm saying? When I got on the party bus to take us back home.
Just a lone field goal.
I'm like, yeah, you know, that's my ex-wife. You know what I mean? You know, I can help her out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no hard feelings.
They've got a second down at 5.
Man, some of the shit was fucked up, but you know what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Can't hold on to it forever. My son loves her. It's his mother. You can't talk shit about her. How dumb would that be? Same thing I tell him about mom, though. It's like, you know, you make your own decision on how you want to move forward with her, but, you know, just consider and keep in mind all this shit that's happened. You're not a kid anymore, so.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating
there goes something
on
that
defense.
sound classical.
And guess what? Now you're ready to tee off on their quarterback because they can throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on third down. Riley. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been
all you got is a gun and a pistol? And not even a good pistol formation. Oh, I can't use this playbook no more.
Just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They get it to him running left. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
What the fuck? You put an ad in the middle of the goddamn song?
On 3rd down, that's Coleman. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Tevin Coleman polished it off with a touchdown run.
Man, my little homie Crown in Arizona, boy, that shit come on, boy. We used to act a fool in the car.
Elliott now to kick this one away. The Bengals getting set to go.
But I don't. But I don't. Wish I would back a bitch. Well, I did. I took that back. Played the shit out of Samara.
One tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Adrian
Amos up to make the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Go ahead with that play action. I knew you were throwing it, bitch.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
That you ain't used to.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Give it up,
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll get it up here to 35, right at the 34 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
My money.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to
Living
develop as the
that
game moves
boss's
on, and they can run
life.
it back inside later.
When they see me coming, living that boss's life. You have everything, just don't fuck with my money.
Deep left side, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season, and the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. A long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Elliott now to kick this one away.
I gotta play something real old school that just reminded me of something real quick.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Oh yeah, that was it. That reminded me of my boy William so bad. Oh shit. God damn it.
They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Bogart, like
Break the
Humphrey.
huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Call the baloney. Like Oscar-Mayer.
Now Bernard. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Look at niggas perpetrating.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 3rd down. Smith. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
I play these little new niggas. Like y'all little new niggas. Some of y'all. I know, right? That is his style all day, nigga. That's the same thing I thought when I first heard it.
Games going on here around the NFL. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping
I think he can get some money off of some of the shit he did. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
looking left sideline, it's complete. And excellent pickup.
But if you owe restitution too to your family members or the person you hurt or whatever, then that'll affect it too.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Some of them niggas' restitution be so high they ain't gonna be able to make nothing.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Oh!
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, that's Coleman, and he'll take
they do the same thing we do.
25-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This shit keep coming when I turn my shit sideways. Okay, I got it. Grab this dude. Man, shut the fuck up. Why y'all always coming up with some dumb shit? Dumbass white boys. Talking about he got a new challenge. Grab an egg. No, motherfucking niggas can't go in the kitchen and grab an egg. We hungry, motherfucker. We grab an egg, we gonna cook that motherfucker. Ain't doing no challenges with no food.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it
Boy,
away.
bitch.
Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. With them losing here in the 2nd quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands.
Good old PS1 and some reefer days. That's all I needed, boy, trying to get through that trying time.
And keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one.
PS1 and some reefer.
I said just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Now Smith. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Smith now to throw. And he's caught on the sideline.
He better not have caught that shit. Thank you, bro.
They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Style.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. nice. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
That shit went so fucking crazy hard, man.
Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way.
And he's going to be swung.
He's wide open, too. All right. That's what y'all want to do? Let's go. Let's take a timeout.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Riley. He's going to float this one deep right side. So the long falls innocently to
How
the
fast
ground,
is that
and it
nigga over there where
brings
he's
up
faster
third.
than this 95,
Charles
96,
gotta like what this
6'4"
defense has
nigga?
been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
One of the best songs ever. Yeah, this spread offense is fucking some bullshit.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Detroit! Detroit! Detroit!
I'm not using this playbook no more. This one's eliminated. Spread.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still third down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Riley. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Yo, that shit was so hard.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
From the 9, here's 2nd and 9.
It's easy to be going to form.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now, Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Digital,
The Bengals bring out their punter now. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Digital.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Look at the spin. Balance. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles.
That was some bad times and some good times. The music made it really good. I'll tell you that.
REA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first.
That ain't no goddamn fish. That's a goddamn.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
Remember, I used to have that fishing game on Dreamcast. I used to play that shit all the time.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change.
That shit was fun. Nobody else would really play it, but that shit was dope.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Riley. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to
Crazy as hell, that's both.
They give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that could knock a defense off balance.
You'd have said that in 1985, you'd have been arrested on 11 charges, nigga.
Knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Oh, my God.
For a loss of 4. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line.
I'll admit that part coming in with the DJ, you know, but that's what they did back then. But
he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take it in.
I like the breakdowns. I don't like all this shit.
Kevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the
But it was a perfect song for break. Like when they do all this part, like all the popping and locking was a perfect part for that shit, man. I used to go off on that shit.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So the drive there took 6 plays, and Tevin Coleman polished it off with a touchdown run. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweat.
No chance to get away there for Smith.
Who's the white boy linebacker? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was in on that. Oh, it's 3-4. Yeah, okay. Good job.
Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
False start, offense.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw is Smith. And that'll be incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
3rd and long, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taking it around the 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive was very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action.
I'm telling you, man, when this came on in the party, nigga, the talking was over. Nobody's talking. Nobody's having it. It's a circle, nigga. Okay, the circle is formed, and it's going the fuck down. Period. That's it. That's it, nigga. It wasn't nothing being said. Wasn't nothing. Oh shit. Wasn't nothing going on. If you wasn't a dancer, step your ass into the circle, outside ring. And if you is one, first of all, if you dope, you can get in the ring. You know what I mean? And if you ain't, nigga, stay your ass the fuck out of the ring and just watch what the fuck's going down. That's it. That's it. And don't get in that ring if you don't know what the fuck you doing.
The Eagles on 3rd down.
You gonna get killed in that bitch. You gonna look stupid. Nobody's gonna remember you in the morning. They only gonna remember the nigga that was dope. That's it. That's how it was. That's how it is.
For the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that.
They did that shit at the club Spencer took me to when I told you we went to see the Ali Shaheed's band and shit. That first of all, that shit was so dope with the violins and the Asian bitches. Like he had white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, violins, cellos, keyboards, drums, you name it. This shit was ridiculously dope. But yeah, they had a breakdance battle before that. You know what I'm saying? Spencer was, you know, talking shit out. He was like, nigga, I'm too old. I can't. I wanted to. It felt so familiar. It felt home. You know what I'm saying? But I was way out of my league. And that's not something you can explain to people when you in a fucking dance battle. So,
and I know that
I didn't even bother.
Crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even
I wanted to though.
Not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep.
And I knew, I said, I don't know, and they were doing so much, like they've been doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been practicing the art and keeping up with it. I do it every once in a while in the house when I'm drunk, especially the Spanish kid that was going off. Like,
none whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers.
I'm not trying to get out there and get embarrassed and do my one move that I can do, you know what I'm saying? Like that I know will kill the crowd, and that's the fuck it. Oh, come on.
Ball up to the 35 now.
Damn sure can't pull my old ass windmill out. That ain't gonna work. It's been on my back. They, you know, that ain't fuck around and get hurt and don't really do shit.
And they're gonna have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about.
They was
patience,
killing it though. I ain't gonna lie, they was killing it. Well,
that run there, that
one or two dudes
I was just gonna say maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination.
The ducktail.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Smith. And his pass incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you on the move.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the air again, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive.
This shit, yo, man, song used to be 12 and 8 minutes back in the day, man. This 3-4 minute shit. Like when it got to, back in my day, when if a song was 5-6 minutes, I was like, all right, damn, okay. So when they start getting to 3 or 4, I'm like, what the fuck is, like, you can barely hear the beat and get into it in 3 or 4 fucking minutes. Like, that's the hook.
From the left hash.
Terrible, man. Shorten all the music down. That's some bullshit.
And Bryant's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends.
And of the best hooks ever, you know what I'm saying? Of the best songs be the shortest songs. That shit is bullshit, yo.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Like accordion is like 2 minutes. Are you kidding me? Like 2 minutes for some shit like that? Come on, man. You know that's the best song you ever probably made in your life.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 30.
Anybody knows accordion that knows it. I mean, come on, man.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Here's Coleman.
God damn it. Come on.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They will run again with Coleman. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They get 8 yards back there, and they could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Riley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the
They got the wrong version.
One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Version. It's hard to know because there were so many versions on the album, so you're listening and shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, this is it right here. This is the one I won my first competition to.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green.
Definitely wasn't that other one.
Out of the gun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling. So
They'll be having the Mega Mix and the Master Mix and the DJ Super Mix and all this crazy shit. It's hard to remember. Wasn't back then, but it is now. The super dope mix.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Carl Nassib with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions.
That's not the right version either.
Football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Hold on, man. Let me see if I can get that Herbie Hancock Mega Mix. The Mega Mix was, there we go, Rocket, the Mega Mix. This was the hardest mix to find back in the day for Rocket, man. That's the goddamn Mega Mix. They wouldn't play that one on the radio. They only played the regular one on the radio. You had to literally just go get this bitch in order to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, the goddamn Mega Mix, nigga, not the regular mix. Yeah.
Detroit! 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 Back 99 Philly, here we go! All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
On 4th down, Riley. And he's going to go down again. Geno Atkins, able to get him for a loss of about 3. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Oh, no,
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On the screen, Bernard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
These motherfuckers did this goddamn screen pass back to back.
Down at the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Smith. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. To throw on second down, Riley. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Carl Lawson in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on third and long. Riley. And that is incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's
some weed to
another
listen to this kind of music.
And heading back out there, Giovanni Bernard getting ready to go again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. They just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Smith now looking to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now the Bengals on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Smith. And Eifert has it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now Smith caught Eifert over the middle.
Really?
And he'll be
Y'all
brought
just
down
keep
right
running
at
the
the
same
30
kind
here.
of fuck-ass
5
plays.
yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Underneath, this is Bernard.
What's wrong with my fucking why these niggas don't run?
20 yards.
What the fuck are you jogging for?
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back.
No, I
in this
didn't
game.
fuck this joystick up
Absolutely
already.
agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
Come on, man.
Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 50, it's Smith. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll... taken down at the 44-yard line. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now a carry for Bernard. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Here's Smith. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Bernard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Eifert. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Smith on 3rd down. He drops it off for Bernard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Eagles, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another home date next.